Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Okay, let's get straight into the show. It's quite a red day today, but could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse if I'd had remained in some of my stocks, trimmed off the top, and took some profits. And I'm very, very pleased I did. All right, let's get straight into our position today. All right. Okay, welcome and welcome everybody. Should be a busy afternoon. It's a sell-off Friday, but I do think that we're going to get a slight bounce into the close. Let's see if I'm right. Let's have a look. Bring in the links you need below the videos. Good evening, Crag. Crag was the first in the live show. People here before, but remember, I can't post your comments until I go live. I don't see them. So there you go. All right, well, I do see them. I just can't post them on the screen, if that makes sense. All right, probably doesn't matter. Okay, let's get ready to rumble. Let me go and check the back of the studio before we launch off this afternoon. Okay, let's get ready to go. This one here. All right, all looking good. Now, we've got a busy afternoon. We've had a busy day today. We've had some premieres out today. Of course, we had Eric Clapton this morning. Thank you to all of you who have watched my Eric Clapton special this morning. Thank you. After the show, this was the videos. Thank you ever so much for those of you who had a little listen to Wonderful Tonight and Tears in Heaven. Thank you very much. Tonight, it's Friday night, of course, and Friday night is music night. And so we're going to be together tonight. Just before it starts, at half past the hour, so an hour and a half from now, I've got a John Legend special going into the live events, kind of like the trailer of the show, if you like. We've got John Legend and Chrissy Teigen today renew their vows in Italy. So I did something there, and all of me as well. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen special. That will go straight into our live event tonight here. Friday night is music night, all right? So you don't need to do anything. This video will take you into the trailer and straight into the live show if you want to join me for Friday night is music night. It's when you get to choose your favorite songs and celebrate the week and or drown your sorrows if it wasn't that good for you. Okay, let's have a little look. Who is here? Hey Tio, hey there, Spaced, holding well. Yes, I've traded it, scalp traded it 4 times now in 24 hours, each time making about 4 to 5% each time raising the bar. The last time was 300 shares. So I'm now building up to 1,000 shares for a 5% bounce. So swing, that is. So, or I should say scalp, actually, because a swing is over one night. But anyway, using the profits to lower my averages on my brokerage account, keep coming in and out of my main Roth IRA, building up my money, making profits each time. And it's good. It's the reason why I can scalp trade this now is because I've got a really good position for my long-term position. Keep lowering the averages, making it lower, improving on it. All the time making money on the Roth, paying no taxes on it, so that's no problem. And because now you're buying the value of the company. In fact, it keeps dipping below value. And if it goes down, you just buy more. And if it goes up 5%, you just take the profit. And keep doing that over and over again. This can go on forever. And soon I'll be able to start doing 1,000 or 2,000 at a time and maybe making a few $100 each time I do it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Hey there, Tio Roll. Crag, hello there. How was the lunch break? Who are you talking to? The lunch to me? It was lovely, thank you. I didn't actually have any lunch today, actually. I've been busy doing music videos all day. Malk UK, hello, gents. Hi, Crag. James, 007. Hi, Crag. Did you respond on Yahoo? Power Hour. Yes. Yahoo, Zach. Yes, I see Crag on my stock. Interesting how things turned bearish after Europe's midday when the options expired. Tio Roll, thank you for your comment. Hi, red day indeed, but I love it. It's been a great day. I've while I've been off air, I've bought some other things as well. Shall I show you what I've been buying? DAX was very high at the midday tier roll. Not me, Zach, mate. I don't use Yahoo. Okay, this is what I've been doing. So I've trimmed down my S&P. Makes sense. The whole market's going down. So I've sold it at the top. I'm pretty much out of it now. Got one share left. Virgin Galactic, I've been in and out every time it bounced. Twice today, twice yesterday, 4 times in total. I bought Palantir today. I was down, was it 25%, I think it was. And I'm now down 8.56. So it won't take much. It won't take much to get that back up to where it needs to be, to $16 to make a profit on that. Happy to buy it. Happy to own it. It's oversold right now. Yeah, happy with that. So I will be buying more. In fact, I won't be buying more right now, but I put some money into that today. ARM, exactly as I thought it was going to go down. I've heard some reports saying it's a strong debut. It's not really. Not for AI, it's not. It was expected to do 100%. So, you know, it's not really. It did good yesterday, and now it's come back down again. So, you know, it's an IPO. It's supposed to pop on the day. But anyway, it's not doing what it should have done, I don't think, anyway. Gold, Mullen. Well, Mullen's just a joke stock. Amazon, big losses today for them. That's a lot, nearly 3%. But I've got 99 average, 105 average on this account. But my main position is here, $99 a share. I'm very happy to hold that. Hold the company. I've trimmed already. Unless I really, really wanted to buy something that dramatically did a flash crash, I wouldn't be selling that. Apple, I'm holding my position there as well. NEE, I bought some more NEE, and we've only got 8% to go, and we can make some money out of that. Enphase, down 25% today, down 10 now. I doubled the position. I bought, I had, what did I have? 1 share, now then I bought 2 this morning, I think it was, to drop that down. So I'll be selling this small position just to make some money. Coca-Cola, happy with that. It's gone down, but I didn't buy any more today. J&J, I've been trimming it before it went down. It's going down now, so I'm glad I did. Used it to buy other things. Kenvue, down. I think we'll get a bit of a rally by the end of the day. Chevron, 5.5% to go. And then we got the profit building up to 5%. Then I'll sell that. Tesla, Rivian, McDonald's is getting a giveaway again, in my opinion. Let's have a look. What we think of Tesla at this level. What do I think of Tesla at this level? It's good. I'm holding it. I'm not buying it yet. It's got to go lower before I buy any more, because I've got a good position on it already. I'm feeling a bit more optimistic about space today. That is holding up. I also was watching the promotional videos last night, reminding me why I bought in at the start. Still a believer in this great company. Crag, absolutely. I think that and Rocket Lab this year. End of the year, next quarter, I think we're going to start seeing it rise up and people are going to miss out. That's what I think. Well, I mean, obviously I think that, otherwise I wouldn't own it, right? So, you know, there you go. McDonald's is a buy today, definitely. Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Tesco in the UK, Tilray, straight back down again. Robinhood, now going back up. IonQ, down 6% today. That's part of Amazon, of course, or at least Amazon own shares in that. Rocket Lab today, I bought some more. This was another one I was down on, about 25%, down just 8 now. So despite a red day, I have lowered, like halved my losses on a lot of my stocks. So I'm actually quite chuffed, because when we get this bounce again, which we will, of course, I took profits from my Procter & Gamble. I sold I think 4 of those today. I was up 5. You can see at the time I was up 3.5%. Took profit on those. Very happy with that. Rumble, Funware, FFIE. Well, it's rubbish. Rio popped them straight back down again. Bitcoin down today. Polygon, XRP, all down. Okay. Let's have a look. Neil said McDonald's has crazy pricing power. It's absurd. We're still paying for it. But it's one of those safe stocks. It's like people use it as a source of funds. It's a right technically. It's a land-owned stock, really. It's not a burger business at all. It's a prime land, and it keeps going up. And I've always said this. This has always been what I've said over the last 2.5 years. If McDonald's goes down by 4%, you buy it, and that's what I do. I didn't buy it today because I bought all those other things I've just gone through and explained. So I'm very happy today. I'm more bullish than ever on Virgin Galactic. And here we go again. It's a great scalp opportunity, because if you want to buy it now, you're paying the value of the company. You're buying it at the right price. If it goes down lower, you just buy a bit more. So always allow a bit extra. You can make money on this. This is really easy to make money on today. That is if you don't mind owning it, because if it just sits around and doesn't move, you don't mind, because you're buying it for a good price, right? Anything where it's value or undervalue is always a deal with me. That's the way I see it. If fundamentally you want it. If you don't, then you shouldn't be buying it, should you? All right. Let's go into Discord and see what we got there. I wonder if we've got our guest from this morning who tuned in. What's his name? Kieran River Jones. Kieran, I wonder if Kieran's here. He popped in earlier, and let's see. No, he's not here. Whoops, hang on a minute. I need to do the Kieran. No, he's not. Okay, Mr. Lucas, I'm scalping Tilray, Mr. Martyn, because this stock is doing my head in. I love all this. This makes me laugh. Tilray, yeah. I mean, it's daft. It's just got, I can't be bothered with it. It's silly. Anyway, I did all my trades this morning. I don't think I'm going to be doing any trades this afternoon. The only thing that can happen now, and I don't think it's going to, if we get a pop on 3 things, I will sell it. I will sell. I'm ready to sell. Some Rocket Lab. If we get we've only got to get about 13%, and that's completely doable on this stock. Down 2.5% today. Won't take much to get that to move. Also, end phase. It won't take much to get that to move either. So that could go up from here. That could be sold today. I don't think so, but I'm just saying. And there was one more. What was it? What was it? Rocket Labs. Oh yes, it was Palantir. That's right, Palantir. That's just 6% to go. So we could maybe, I don't think so. I think we'll get a bit of a rally in the next 15, 20 minutes, but not a lot to start off the Monday. But nevertheless, next week should have some more money to bring in. And if these dips continue, I'll add a little bit across the board, a little bit to Palantir, a little bit to Rocket Labs, lower them all by by maybe 1%, and then trim off the Roth positions, the long terms I'm keeping. Virgin Galactic, look at it. Just perfect scalp day. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. I mean, over and over again. It's brilliant. Anyway. Let's have a quick look in on things. Now, at the end of the show, Friday night is music night. I've given you the link in the chat. It's pinned to the top. And here it is underneath as well. We're going to go, when this video finishes, it's going to take you right into the trailer before the live event tonight. Okay? So it's going to go straight into John Legend and Christy Teigen. They're renewing their vows. All right? From there, it'll go straight into All of Me. And from All of Me, it'll go straight into the live show at 4 o'clock. So it's all set up for you. Like going to the cinema, when they play the commercial and then it goes into the main event. All of that's lined up for you. So hopefully you'll join me for the live. Friday night is music night. Okay. Let me pop into Rumble and say hello to everybody over there. Who have we got today? It's very quiet today on Rumble. Hello, how you doing? Just 3 guests today. It's probably our YouTubers, I tend to find. Anyway, just thought I'd pop in and say hello there. This is Rumble right now. Oh, hang on a minute. We got a message here from MSK. I missed it. I know Tilray will go up to where it should be, but until then, I'm going to have some fun. Well, I would say the way to do it is just keep buying, adding to it on your main position. Keep enough cash to be in and out of it, making some money. So at the end of the day, if you keep making 5-10% every day, which is what we're getting at the moment, then, even though that doesn't affect your main brokerage position, if you write all this stuff down, you know how much money you've made. Ultimately, you end up with free stocks. So if it ever goes to zero, you've got that protection, and it's just a way to keep managing your money and keep slowly building your portfolio up, isn't it? Anyway, that's the game, isn't it? That's the game. Fabinici Blue, he's up for the live concert tonight. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much. There's really nothing I want to do at the minute. We are in a holding pattern right now. I feel like a plane hovering above an airport, just sitting here waiting for the next set of moves. Not a great deal to do at the moment. We're just waiting for the next set of moves. Nothing really to talk about, is there? Not for the minute. Not until we get. I've scalp traded Virgin Galactic now 4 times. The next time I do it, it will be. Oh, hang on, what's happened there? That's a bit of a concern. I don't know what's going to happen. I better leave that. Oh, hang on. I better leave that until the end of the show. My streaming device is just logged out. I don't want to touch that in case something happens. But anyway, excuse me for talking to myself. I do it a lot. New post from Virgin Galactic. What have they just said? 3 minutes ago. Congratulations, Axiom Space and the mission both furthers scientific discovery and sets an important path for more on. Okay. Announcing astronaut crew Axiom Mission 3 set to launch International Space Station for early January 24. Okay. Nothing particularly new there. Okay. Just making sure we got everything there. Pete Barker, you were a Rocket Lab investor with me. I bought, I doubled my Roth position today on Rocket Lab. I managed to scalp trade Virgin Galactic twice today, made about 4 or 5% each time, and was able, not 4 or 5, 3 or 4%, I beg your pardon. And I was able to buy Rocket Lab and other things, but I doubled my Rocket Lab position from yesterday. So on my Roth position, that is not the main position. Martin, what's all this quad witching today? Quad witching, and how does it affect the market? Quad witching today. I don't know anything about quad witching. What's quad witching? Martin, what's all this quad witching today? What is that? And how does it affect the market? I've got no idea what quad witching is. Let's learn that. What does that mean? Anybody heard of that phrase before? Quad witching. Quadruple witching refers to simulated expiration of stock index futures. Stock index options. I'm not an options man. That's not my field of expertise. Pete, you need to teach me today. What is your understanding of that? Okay. Is is quad witching bullish or bearish? We've learned that volatility is slightly higher than normal trading day. Volume is higher than normal. Quadruple witching day is a bearish day. Quadruple witching week is bullish, and that's the last hour of quadruple watching day is bearish. Okay, I have to say, the option stuff isn't my expertise. There's others. I think Ed Nevius, Sensei might be into that. That is not my bag at all. So I'm not going to pretend I know anything about that. I just buy the companies. I just look at the fundamentals. That's all I do. Hi, Martin. I must have missed your lowering your average on N phase. It was 177 before, I remember. Yes. I bought it on my Roth IRA. 177. There you go. I must have missed your lowering your average on N phase. It's 120 now. 120. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I've lowered it to 165 on my main account, so down $5, and 134 on my Roth IRA. So yeah, I've been nibbling at it all day, and not all day, this morning. So yeah, I have improved on it quite a bit. I've got a small position on the N phase. Now, if this stays down until the 21st, when I get paid on YouTube, I will actually add some more. Yes, I might even add it after hours tonight if this check clears. Can you believe it? People are still paying in checks. What is that about? I mean, do we even use checks in England? I don't understand why people are still using checks. I got paid today some money for a gig I'm doing, right? And I had to go up the road to pick up a piece of paper to come back to take a photograph of it to pay it in. I mean, how ridiculous is that? They could have just paid me online, but I don't know. I don't know why people do it. Yeah, it's not cleared yet. Pending. Available to cover items posting on September 15th. Available next business day for withdrawal. So available. All right. Available now. Okay. Available to cover items posting on September 15th. So I can actually do it. Yeah. I can actually do it. I'll do it in the after hours. I think I will. I'll buy some more N phase. Anyway, Nikunj Harrier. I just bought Rocket Lab for the first time. I'm locked in at 513. Excellent. Let me have a look. Rocket Lab. 513. Yeah. My average is 560. So I'd buy it. I wouldn't be bothered. Anything around here is good to me. As I say, I'm not trying to time the market, just trying to take opportunity and lower the averages all the time, move in the right direction. I'm down 8%, so I would be more than happy to pay 514. Jose, no issue at all with that. Martin, it's again the options. Martin, it's again this options expiring day. You know about it. Yeah, but I'm not an options guy. I don't want to comment on options. It's not my thing. I don't want to mislead anybody. I do know what's going on, but I'm not going to go into options. That's not my expertise. Yeah, apparently there are like trillions of options closing today. Trillions. It made as much sense to me as well. Hey, Pete, I tell you what, Pete, you only get the honesty. I'll tell you what, how many people on YouTube, when they're being watched live, would say, oh, it's this. No, I ain't going to do that. You'd catch me out in 3 seconds. What's the point? Pretending you know something. Just say you don't know it. No one knows everything, do they? Various big players want to reach targets, so they pull the stock prices in certain directions. What benefits them for the options? Okay, trillions. 600 people have reserved 250,000 tickets to fly to space with Virgin Galactic, including celebrities like Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio, Justin Bieber, and Lady Gaga. Craig, where is that list? Where have you seen that? Where have you seen that? I have never seen the list with the celebrities on it, ever. Now, Craig, you're one of my members, so I know you can verify it. Send me that by Discord. I want to make a video on that. I'm excited about what celebrity we get first. Hopefully early Christmas present in December. Do we have any price targets for Enphase? I did a few weeks ago. It's a bit irrelevant now. Back over $200. But we're waiting for a big buyback with Enphase. So I'm going to keep buying it as it goes down here. If you've ever taken the time to look at the balance sheet, you will see it's one of the best balance sheets on the stock market. I like it, so I'm gonna keep buying it. And yes, $200, if I remember correctly, a few weeks ago was my target. I'm not sure what it is today, but that's what it was a few weeks ago. So anyway, 600 is $150 million. Hey, Bill. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? That'd get you a new computer. Good evening to you, Martin. Good to see you. Good to see you too. Hello, hello, hello. It's an old article. Okay. There's loads online, is there? Yeah, but is it very... yeah, but I mean, like, credible stuff. Not Eve said, matey boy on Reddit said, I don't want that. I want some credible stuff. Anyway, I'm Matt. Hi, Patty. Hope you're well. We're watching for rate cuts for solar. We're waiting for rate cuts for solar. Crag and Fibonacci, a good Friday. Niels, I'm looking to buy some more Enphase. You're into Enphase too, aren't you? If I remember correctly, Niels, didn't you find my channel when we did the Enphase earnings? I got a few of you from Enphase earnings, I think, that joined the day I was doing that. And I remember, because very few people cover it, and I remember some people saying, thanks for covering it, really appreciate it, and stuff like that. So I think that's where Niels came from, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. Anyway, I can't remember. I slept since then. Right, Harper's 2 in the afternoon. Half an hour to go. We're back on Monday morning. I did. How did you remember? Well, I said I haven't got a good memory, but obviously I do remember something. We've all got a few people like people we'd like to send into space. Yeah, I would put all the trolls in. I tell you what, actually, I'm getting a lot less now, because what I've started to do is I ban people, right? If you're a troll, if you say horrible stuff, if you swear, if you make really rude comments, I just ban you. See, at the beginning, I didn't, because I was like, I wanted to grow my channel, and I would let everyone come on in. But if they're not nice, I just get rid of them. So I don't have that much now. I thought it would just keep growing, but I think we had a few when Peru left. He left sort of a remnants of all his scallywags, and I thought that that's where they were all coming from, and I think they were, and the BSV gang and all that lot. And I think they're pretty much gone now. We don't get that many comments wise. I mean, you see them in the chat, but they don't tend to comment anymore. It doesn't show up anymore. It's not as bad as it was. The last few weeks has got better, which is nice, right? And also the Bitcoin ones as well. I used to get thousands of spam comments. It was always in German, and it would be, all about, there'd be one comment. You may have seen them on the channel, and then I get rid of them afterwards. But there'll be a comment about, you've saved my life and I'm buying Bitcoin, and because of you, I'm going, yeah, really, this is all to do with me. And then underneath that comment, there'll be 50 comments thanking Fred Blogs has saved them. This guy who's, or this lady who knew all the secrets of Bitcoin. And there'll be hundreds of comments to this original reply. And it was driving me up the wall. Every day there'd be I bring a video out, and then there would be one of these comments, or several, and then be like 30 comments to that one comment. And incredible, the amount of work and the amount of, how it all works to spam a channel is incredible. So I'd go and report it, and I thought, God, I'm reporting it forever. It's just going to keep going forever and ever and ever. And it did. It went for like nearly 2 years. Like, is there any point reporting all these? But now, I had one today talking about it, but it used to be 30, 40, 50 a day. I mean, it was ridiculous. Now it's 1 or 2 a week. So I don't know if it's the system's learning. I don't know. Yeah, they have proper pictures, and it's always a face, so you can tell. It's always a big face. It's not, Anyway, it's a face, and it's always 99 times out of 100 it's in German. Not always, but 9 times out of 10. Okay. Let's have a look. I couldn't find the earnings and found you. Great memory. There you go. Sent in Discord. I would say it's a... Thank you. I'll go and check it out. We've all got a few people... Yes, Crag. Excellent. I couldn't find the earnings and found you. Great memory. There you go. I've been buying Enphase down since 176, 145, and now 120. If you missed them, I could simulate a bit of... I don't miss it. I would put all the trolls into a flight test with a high profitability of a fail. Oh, I would do better than that. I'd put them on a rocket that actually, like a firework rocket. So they sit on that, the rocket goes up and then goes bang. I'm not going to waste a perfectly good Virgin Galactic rocket. I've got shares in Virgin Galactic. No, I don't want that. I get one of those really big rockets, the sort of ones, the really big ones, and just tie them to that, and it'll just go up in the air, bang, and it just bits of troll all over the southeast of England, just like falling out of the sky. That's what I'd do. I'm great, Paddy. Thank you. If it succeeds, at least even your worst product is good. If it succeeds, at least even your worst product is good enough. MSK, you've lost me. I've no idea what that comment was referring to there. Niels, how many shares do you have in Enphase, and what's your average? I have 5 shares with an average of 154. I have 5 as well with an average of 156. Okay. Okay, so I am now... Yeah, I've got 3. Hang on a minute then. Am I the Enphase millionaire then? Am I the Enphase millionaire? Because I've got 29 over here. How the hell have I got 29? How did this happen? How did I end up with 29 shares of Enphase? I'm like the Enphase millionaire. So in total, I've got 32. I've got 32. And the Enphase expert, Neil's got 5. How did I end up with so many? Was there a day when I was going, right, who's going to get the most? And I was drinking whiskey or something, and I just kept buying just to beat everybody. Is that what it is? I don't know why I've got so many. What's going on? Anyway, tis what it is. 29. Wow. I don't know. Yeah, have I got so many? Yeah. Do I get a prize? As in, if the trolls reach space in your worst rocket, it means your worst rocket is still... Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it doesn't have to go to space, though. It doesn't have to go to space, MSK. It just goes up enough so it gets that nice sound, right? I stand back, and then bang, and then bits of troll land all over the east of England. I don't know why I'm saying the east of England. Could be anywhere, really. Doesn't matter, really. But one of those... November nights, in the dark, when you go to one of those firework displays and it, bang, Bits of troll come down. Anyway. Okay. How are we all doing? It's quiet this afternoon, isn't it? It's quiet. People don't like it when the markets go down. I've noticed that. They give up, they go home and they have a day off. I don't get that. I don't. I'm always here. I don't know if that's a good thing though, is it? I should just take a day off. I should take a day off. Oh, by the way, it's October coming up. Every year in October, I take a break. Oh, yes. I take a break. Should I take a holiday this year? Every year, I literally go 12 months of the year with you. Unbelievable. Never take a day off other than bank holidays, which is about 6 a year on a Monday. Otherwise, I'm here every bloody day. Never take holiday. But October, I take holiday. But this year, I can't afford it because I had to buy a new computer so you would get an even better show. Unbelievable. I've sacrificed my holiday. My parents live in Southeast. All right, we'll do it in the north of England then. In the north of England, all my trolls can fall down. Bang. Okay. Okay. Martyn, you are a plum at times. Probably. Hopefully, Enphase will pay for me as Palantir will for you. Indeed, helping each other out. That's right. Martyn, you're psycho. Leave the east of England, especially the southeast, alone. Yeah, I don't know why it got special treatment. I'm always keeping an eye out for Spin Launch. I think it's privately owned by various groups at the moment, but it's a really interesting concept and much more environmentally less impacting. Spin Launch. Tell me all about it. What's Spin Launch, little blighter? My parents live in the southeast. Leave them alone. Love it. Okay. So, no, Martyn, the houses are cheap in the north of England. Bloody hell! Where is my troll rocket allowed with your permission to come down? Flipping heck! All I want to do is set off a rocket. Bloody hell! Everyone sets off rockets. Why am I not allowed? I chose the southeast of England. He said no. I said the north. He said no. For some reason, because the house prices are cheap. I don't know what that's all about. Is it because they set fire if a rocket comes down? Made out of paper or straw? I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, they probably don't want trolls all over the place, to be honest. Who does? Get up in the back garden and there's trolls running around out of my rocket. Imagine the chaos. Imagine the chaos. It sounds like you sound like a chipmunk at 2 times speed. That's because you've pressed the 2 times speed. That's why. Fibonacci, you've pressed the 2 times speed. That's why. I'm not talking faster. It's you. Press the button. In the flipping Grand Canyon. What's wrong with that? I've been there. I've flown a drone over it. Got told off. You know what I mean? They tell you you're not allowed to fly a drone over the... Who owns the Grand Canyon? How does someone own the Grand Canyon? Can't fly a drone here. Why not? You don't own the sky. You don't own the Grand... No one owns the Grand Canyon, do they? I remember going there once. I had a drone. And they went, no, you can't fly your drone here. I'm bloody hell, I mean... It's the Grand Canyon. I just sneaked off and did it. I just did it somewhere else. How can they tell you? I mean, no one owns the Grand Canyon. Boo. I almost beat the market this week. Yeah. Well, you wait. Let's see if I've got 20 minutes to go. See if I can do it. I'm the professional here. I'm the one who knows. All right. Okay. Virgin Galactic. I'm out of it now. Very excited about Monday. Told you it'd go down. No one listens to me. I made a video and I had a couple of replies going, you don't know what you're talking about. Arm's great. Is it? Have you read the balance sheet? No. Well, it's worth $20. It's gone up because IPOs go up. Then it goes back down because everyone takes a profit. Oh, you missed out. I didn't miss out. If I'd bought the IPO, I wouldn't be able to sell it. Now I can buy it and sell it, you clown. Get out of my YouTube channel. Get out of it. Move along. I'll stick you on my rocket if you do it again. Mullen. Amazon. There's no sign of a bounce. My Friday night bounce isn't coming. Centrifugal rocket launching, no engines, spin. Release and launch. Oh, I saw that. I've seen that on YouTube. Oh, yeah. The spin thing. I've seen that. Centrifugal rocket launching. Yes, I've seen that on YouTube. No engines. It just spins, release, and launch. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah, but right. Hang on a minute. I'm not going on one of those. If you want to put me on one of those, that isn't going to replace Virgin Galactic, because I'm not going on that. I've seen that. Spin, woof. Yeah. I don't know who that's good for. It might be good for the trolls. But no, not for me. Anybody want to go on a spin launcher? I've seen them on YouTube. It's really, really impressive. But yeah, I'm not so sure that's for me. That no engines, spin, release, and launch. Love it. Very simple procedure until you try to build one, of course. Good evening there. Do you think ARM waited deliberately till the markets are about to tank down? No, because they had to announce their IPO months ago and confirm that date and stick to that date. So they didn't know what was going to happen. But what happened is typical, and because it's AI, it popped up. But despite the enthusiastic people who don't read Balance Sheet Club, there's a lot of those, saying, "Oh, you missed out. It's going to $100. Yeah, okay, whatever." It should be up 100%. It should be up 100% because it is a IPO in AI. It's not. It's also partnered with Apple, so it's got some good pedigree. However, it's not up $100. It's up from 50 to 60, which is all right. But I am waiting to learn a bit more about it before I buy. But I'm certainly looking to buy the value of it, which is about $20, not 60. No bounce for me as well. Boo! There's a lot of trust. There's a lot of trust in technology. Too much. If it's got if it's called a chip or an AI, I'm buying it. Right? I don't even need to read the balance sheet anymore. Kind of like Polestar IPO. Yeah, but I'm just going to buy it. Why are you going to buy it? Because it's AI in it. Right. So this is why financial advisors exist. If it was all about I can pick a stock by it's what I've heard on Reddit, we don't need financial advisors, do we? Or accountants or money people. We don't need those people because you can do it on Reddit. Balance sheet, we have Sensei Crypto in his charts. Exactly, Niels. Exactly. You don't need to read the balance sheet. Don't you worry about that. We'll do that for you. Don't you worry. All you've got to do is carry on watching the show. We'll do all the work. Oh, God. Martyn, am I on broadcast? Am I on broadcast? That's a wonderful sentence, isn't it? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're in the broadcast lounge. Did you want to call in? As a member, you can call in. Did you want to call in? I can see you. Who wants to hear from MSK? Do we want to hear from MSK today? Shall we bring him in? I tell you what, we'll have a vote. We'll have a vote. We've got a guest who wants to call in. It's not a guest really. He's a member. He's got a yellow badge, not gold yet. Who wants to hear? Who wants to? This is going to cause some trouble. Who wants to hear from MSK? All right, MSK is in the broadcast lounge. Anybody want to hear from him? We'll do a poll. We got a guest. He wants to call in, but I'm going to see. I'm going to see if anybody wants to see him. MSK's voted for himself. I bet that's what he's done. What you think of TKO IPO? Nonny, I'm not familiar with that one. I've not looked at it. We haven't got time now. Remind me and I'll take a look at it. MSK and his Tilray analysis. I vote yes. Patty says yes. Oh, can someone not agree with me? I don't want him on the show. How come everyone's going yes? What's he done so good? Eh? I'm going to sell. Do you know what? I'm going to start selling tickets to be in the broadcast lounge. People are taking liberties now. They're taking liberties. They're coming on willy-nilly. They're coming on willy-nilly now. They're not even like, they're just coming on willy-nilly. So I'm going to start selling tickets for this. It's too good a thing, too good a feature. I'm going to remove it from the memberships and say you've got to buy a ticket because people are too willy-nilly, right? Martin, now that you're nearing the end of Q3, if you look into your crystal ball, what do you think will happen in Q4? Are you bullish or bearish? Okay, here we go. Here we go. It looks like we got to have MSK on the show. MSK, come on into the broadcast lounge. It looks like you've got to come on. Everybody wants it. I don't know why. I wasn't going to say yeah. Let's hear the Mohammed Kahin impression again. Yeah. MSK, come on in. Stop messing me around. Okay. Let me do it. Let me look into my crystal ball. You're absolutely right. It's about time, isn't it? It's about time I done it. There we go. Everyone loves this. This is why everyone buys the t-shirts. This is why everyone buys the hats, the mugs, the jigsaw puzzle. All of it. All of it is on here. You ready? Here we go. You love this bit. You love it. I know you do. Let me look into my crystal ball. I'm pretty confident actually with this thought. And it's kind of obvious, really. When you get people say to me, look into your crystal ball and make a prediction, you shouldn't need to because you know what I've done with my money. Martin, now that you're nearing the end of Q3, if you look into your crystal ball, what do you think will happen in Q4? Well, you should know, really, because I've been trimming back the S&P to virtually non-existent. I made 10% profit from it. I grew my portfolio this year to date. Thank you very much. Done very well. So what do I think? I think it's all cooling down. Look, let me have a look over here. Let's go in here. I think it's all cooling down. Look, you can see I'm up. You can't really because the old crystal ball's in the way. But I'm up. I'm actually up 12.5% year to date. Done very, very nicely. Thank you very much. But I've trimmed off the top, and now I'm buying higher risk stocks like Palantir, and I'm buying Virgin Galactic and Rocket Labs and stuff like that because I think that the market is going to cool. I'm trying to build up cash to make 5%, 4.9. And I can even hold my cash. I don't have to buy anything. But if we do get big drops like we are at the moment with certain things, like Virgin Galactic being down to low and end phase, I'm going to use that cash to lower the average and then very quickly make a profit and put that back in and earn the 4.9% and the 3% match as well, which we're going to get starting in January. So, well, we've got that now, actually. Anyway, that's my thought. So, where do I see the markets going? I think we're going to get a cooling. We've had a nice run so far this year. We're up ahead of schedule. In fact, we're doing very well. I'm beating the market. Doing very well. And I think now I'm just trimming off all those safe assets and the defensives. Just trimming back a little bit. There you go. There's my prediction of the day. Let me get rid of the old crystal ball a minute. MSK, I don't know where you are. Oh, there he is. He's in and out like a blue-ass fly. You keep disappearing. I can't have you on the show if you're in and out. I need you to stay where you are. All right. So, are you in now? Yeah, I think he's in. Let's have a listen. I'm going to unmute him. We've got 10 minutes to go. MSK, you are live on Martyn Lucas Investor. How are you this afternoon? Are you well?
Yeah, not too bad. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well. You're coming through loud and clear. Wonderful. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a up and down week, just like the markets.
Yep. Tis a been difficult one. Where are you standing now? What are you in? What are you out of? What have you gained this week? What have you
I'm
lost?
in all the risky stocks that you can imagine, but I'm doing well. It's fine. It's fine. I can't complain.
Good. What do you think about next week now? Because, of course, on Wednesday, FOMC report. Is that why everybody's selling off today? Getting ready for next week? Are we going to get a rate hike? What do you think?
Well, whether we get a rate hike or not, I'm in the stocks that I believe in. So that's why I'm holding. Although, Martin, to be fair, with what you've done with SPCE, Virgin Galactic this week, I've learned a few lessons, and I'm doing the same with Tilray, and I've made some profits.
It's great, isn't it?
Tilray.
Have you got a Roth type account? Have you got a tax-free account?
Well, no, I don't. That's the next step.
Yeah, you need that because obviously if you're scalp trading quickly, you're going to pay maximum capital gains. So at the end of the year, you might do hundreds of trades and make, every time you do it, make a few bucks, but it all adds up and it all gets reported to the tax man. In your case, the Inland Revenue. In my case, the IRS. I have no control over that. That gets reported whether I want to report it or not. So you can get around it. But of course, if you can get a tax-free trading account, like in England, I believe it's an ISA, you can have a trading ISA. But when Robinhood comes out, you can have a Roth IRA, or they'll probably have an ISA version, I guess. And that's the way to do it. But you're still making money. My accountant said to me, Martin, don't care about paying tax. If you pay $1 million in tax, it means you earn $4 million. So you're still making profit,
right? Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know what? I just saw the comment from Niels. Is all in MSK is all in Tupperware brands. No, that's not true. That's not true. And I don't mean literally. I know what you mean. It's figuratively, and that's not true either. I've researched the companies that I've invested in, and don't say that again.
MSK is all in Tupperware brands. Is Tupperware a stock you can buy? Is it?
No, he's just joking. I know he's joking. I'm joking too.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'm a nice guy. Don't worry.
All right.
But Martin, I just want to ask one thing. You often say, in fact, I'm gonna wipe out my losses by buying X stock. I want you to explain that.
Yeah, right. Okay. So if I've bought a stock and I am down, let's say I spend $100 on a stock.
Yeah.
And it's down 10%. If I then spend another $100, the average will drop by half, thereabouts. It will go from down 10 to down 5. So if I spent $200, it would go down to about 2.5% down. So that's how I lower my average. So if you did it enough, then technically you would virtually wipe out your loss. Yeah, but that doesn't only if it goes up again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to be absolutely clear. You don't throw money at something and magically you've lost no money. No, that's not what happens. The stocks that you bought at $100, which are now worth 50, are still only worth 50, and you paid 100. But you have bought many more at 50, and we're at 50, so your average has come down. I want to make this. I'm glad you've asked. I want to make it really clear. So if you do that, the ones you've bought today at 50 are worth 50. Great, you've not lost, you've not gained, you've just bought in. The ones you bought at 100 are still at a loss, but your average will come down by half. If you buy 100, it goes down 10%. You buy another 100, it's going to half the loss to 5%, right? Obviously. It doesn't make the other stocks worth more. It just the average. But the point is, and it's worked very well for me because fundamentally, I want Virgin Galactic in my portfolio. I've got the right amount, the right balance, so I'm happy to hold that. But I want to make money along the way with my Roth IRA, my scalp trade position. So, you know, if the worst happens and Virgin Galactic goes to zero, I mean, you know, worst case scenario, even though that money in my brokerage goes to zero, I mean, that's not going to happen, because if we heard there was a rumor of bankruptcy, you could sell anyway, or there'd be some rescue package like there was with Vorb. There's always an opportunity to get something out. You don't just have to wait to go to zero. But because that's always a potential, or a potential of the stock keep going down in value, I want to be making money scalping it on my Roth IRA. So I'm buying in, I'm lowering my average. So in a way, I'm wiping out the loss by the fact that I bought so much more. It's why I always have funds on hand, why I've always got a pool of money that I can sell some what I call my sources of funds, my J&J, my Coca-Cola, where it just sits there like a piggy bank, making a bit of money, earning a few dividends. So when I want to go and raid the piggy bank, I can drop that average, and I've always got more to buy the next time. So if I've got $1,000 for a stock, I buy 100 at the first point, 200 at the next drop, 300 at the next drop, and so I'm doubling each time, if you like, to buy the bigger the dip. So when I buy them, it makes the most difference to the average. So that's what I mean when I say wipe out the losses, because I was down 25% on Enphase this morning, and now I'm down about 10 or 9 or whatever. So it's not going to take much for me to get above again and to trim back. Does that make sense?
Yep, it makes a lot of sense, and this is exactly why I'm subscribed to your channel, because it's all about honesty. At the end of the day, it's all about honesty, right? So Martyn's just given us a clear explanation as to why. It's a challenging question. It's a challenging question. But Martyn didn't just, he didn't just cut the channel out. He just explained to me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Martyn.
Yeah,
you've given me a proper explanation.
Yeah, that's my pleasure. But it clearly works, because for the last 2 days, I have bought Virgin Galactic and sold Virgin Galactic 4 times, and each time made about 3, 4, 5% profit. So even though we're down on it, I've made money along the way. If I hadn't have done that and just kept buying the dip or just holding the dip, I would be a lot further down today. I've banked some profits today, which has enabled me to buy other things. So I think it's important to have your main position, and also have a position where you can be active, and you can get in and out of the stock and make profit. Come December, I'll be having a conversation with my CPA. In America, in England, you call them accountants, right? I'll be having a word with my CPA and going, where is my tax position? How much tax do I potentially owe? I can see what I've earned this year, what I've spent, what my profit is. And if I've made a certain amount of profit and I'm going to pay tax on it, I can sell something. And that's what everyone does in December. That's why December is typically a bad month. People sell for losses to bank to bank a tax loss, which brings their tax down. They wait 30 days for the wash sale, and they buy back in again mid-January.
Yeah, and to be fair, from what you've done with SPCE is why I thought, Tilray is going up and down quite a lot. There's a lot of fluctuation, and I thought there's an opportunity here.
Oh yeah. Has it worked for you? Have you made money on it?
It's worked for me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. If you just sit in Tilray and go, okay, I bought it for this level and I want it to go to $40, and every day it's not going to $40, right? We've seen it collapse, right? And you're going from 250 to 350 to 250 to 3, and you do absolutely nothing. You just sit and watch that every day. You're missing out the opportunity to keep buying and selling it over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're missing that out, because every time you do it, and you make another 5, 10, 20% or whatever you're making, you're building up more cash. And the idea is eventually, if you take note of it all, you'll go, hey, I've made all this money. I've now got all my shares for free. And now you're in a great position because now you own 100 shares of Tilray for free. Cost you nothing. Stay on the phone. Everyone's going, remind Martyn of the bell.
Go on,
I
Martyn,
know.
ring your bell.
Let's ring the Sensei bell in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. You too can sponsor the bell for a $10 super chat. Links below and information on the bell. So yeah, you know, it's pointless to sit in and just do absolutely nothing. Now, if anyone else is thinking, well, I'm going to do that, then I'm going to buy and sell. There's a couple of things you need to know. First of all, make sure that you're doing it on a tax-free account. As MSK said, he hasn't got that option yet. See if you can get that, because you don't want to be paying tax on it. However, tax on a profit is still profit at the end of the day. So try and do that if you can. And also remember, I've been doing all my shares in and all my shares out. And I do that for a very, very good reason. If you're scalp trading, you've got to buy in and sell. If you just buy in and buy in and buy in and sell a bit and buy a bit and sell a bit, you don't know what shares you're selling, because there's a rule called the FIFO rule, first in, first out. So if you buy a stock for $10 and then it goes down to $5 and you buy some more shares, it goes up to say 6, and then you buy some at 6 and then you sell. You've just, and you're back down at 5. You've now gone to 7, thinking, oh, I've made a profit on those 6. What you've done is just sell the ones at 10. So you've lost on the ones at 10. You haven't sold the ones at 6 yet. That makes sense. First in, first out. So when you buy a bunch of shares, that lot is what gets sold next. First in, first out. Okay, so very, very important to remember that. But if you're proper scalp trading like I was today, you come in, you buy 100. I mean, my last trade was 300. I came in, I bought 300. I think it was about $600. Came in, it went up 3 or 4%, and I sold it all. Paid no tax on it, and I made a profit. No doubt about that, because I bought that lot, sold that lot. Done. There are some brokerages which allow you to select the lots. Robinhood doesn't. You can get around it, but it's very complicated. But remember, if you are buying a few, selling a few, buying a few, selling a few, when I first started doing that 2.5 years ago, thought, I'm clever, I'm making all this money. And when it was pointed out to me, the FIFO rule, I thought, hang on a minute, I've actually been losing money. So be very careful. If you are buying and scalp trading, you know what you're selling. So that's why I do it, where I buy a bunch. I might buy some more, but I don't start selling yet. And once the overall profit is up by a few percent, then I sell it. Anyway, MSK, we've come to the end of the show. We've got to get ready for Friday night is music night.
Make one comment, Martyn.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Just on the back of what Martyn said. So anyone who's new into trading, I would advise you, do not get into leverage trading until you know what trading is all about. Because leverage trading is very, very, very risky. You need to know your game before you get into that. But there's going to be a lot of adverts. Okay, if you start trading, and if you start getting into eToro or Robinhood or any kind of accounts, you're gonna get, the AI is gonna get you in terms of YouTube adverts saying, oh yeah, look at this trading account, yeah, you need to get into it, and they're gonna offer you all kinds of stuff to get you into leverage trading. Don't do it until you know exactly what trading is about, because if you do, you're going to lose a lot of money. I'm going to guarantee you that. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you for bringing that up. You're absolutely right. And the reason why you're going to get a lot of adverts and commercials, if you're from the United States, on it, if you start doing it and looking at it on YouTube and stuff like that and researching it and whatever, is because the brokerages make a lot of money from margin.
Yep.
It's not designed to help you. They're a business. Robinhood
Absolutely.
is a business. It's there to make money for Robinhood, not me. I use their services and they make money from me using their services. And I've used margin. I used it to $50,000. I doubled my portfolio. I got margin called. Never actually got margin called fully because I was in and out, but every few seconds. So I took myself out of it. And that's a day. We can discuss that a day. I've been through it many times before. But the point is, if you're using margin, you have to, first of all, you have to make more money. Because you've got to cover the interest. And the first $1,000 is often free. It is on Robinhood. You have to make more profit because you've now got to pay the interest on that money. So already you've got to make more profit.
Daily.
Yeah, absolutely. The risk is higher because if there's a drop and the price goes down, you've either got to lower your average and buy some more or clear some margin as you hit the maintenance line. You might not want to sell. You might go, look, for example, Enphase Energy, it's down big now. We've got Virgin Galactic down big now. If I bought Virgin Galactic, for example, on margin, I would be way below the margin line. I would have to either be selling for a loss, which I don't want to do, or find more funds, which I might not have, and then my brokerage would make me sell whether I liked it or not. They do it on your behalf when you're sleeping, so don't think you can get away with it. They will sell, and eventually you have nothing left because you still owe the amount you borrowed. If you buy $100 worth of stock on margin and it goes to $1, you still owe $100, not $1. So you still owe what it was when you bought it, plus the interest, and now they're making you sell it when it's down at $1. And you can't go, yeah, but it's going to go up next week. They're not interested. So if you can make money consistently from your own money, you might have an argument to use margin to amplify your gains, but it'll also amplify your losses. If you can't make money with your own money, you should never borrow anybody else's because you're showing yourself you can't make money with your own money. You're not more likely to make more money with somebody else's money. You're less likely because you have to achieve a higher amount of profit to sustain it. So the golden rule is if you're investing and scalp trading and day trading and swing trading and you are consistently profitable and consistently doing well most of the time, carry on doing that, use your own money, and you'll always make money because you're not paying interest and you'll just keep growing and growing and growing. However, if you're losing money by trading and investing, don't make it a whole lot worse by borrowing somebody else's money to amplify what you're already doing wrong. MSK? MSK, you there? Oh, I think I might have.
I'm here, yeah.
Oh, you're there. Okay. All right. So there you go. I just added to what you originally offered into the conversation. Would you? I've got
last statement, Martin. I would say if you've got the money that you're willing to risk, then do it. If you don't, then don't do it. Simple.
Okay. MSK, do you want to give us the final word before I let you go? Because I've got to wrap up the show and get ready for our Friday night's music night. Is there anything you want to say to anybody?
Sorry, am I behind?
No, if you're watching me on Discord, there's no behind. We're live. You're talking to me live. So
Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you. If you can just give a final word.
I was just saying, if you've got the money to risk it, I'm just gonna put it simple. If you've got
MSK, I've got to wrap up. Just give me your final words. Anything you want to say to anybody? Just 30 seconds.
I'd say, look, if you're investing and you've got enough money to risk it, then risk it. If you don't, then don't risk it. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. MSK, thank you for calling in. Always a pleasure having you on the show.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Martin. Always a pleasure being here as well. And always a pleasure being with such an honest community.
You're very welcome. Call in anytime. There's MSK. Wonderful stuff. Thank you for calling in. Brilliant. Always good to have him on the show. And all our members, you can call in whenever you like and you'd like to be on the show. Wonderful stuff. All right. Okay, now then, we've come to the end of our show. We have to go because it's Friday night. It's music night. This video is about to end and take you to the trailer before the just before we start Friday night is music night. So as this video ends, the link is in the chat if you prefer to use the link. Here is the link again. It's pinned to the top. There is the link. Friday night, I'll give it you 3 times. Friday night is music night. I will give it to my guests watching on Rumble as well. There is the link for everybody. Friday night is music night. So if you want to jump on in, what you're going to see is this in just a few moments' time. It's going to take you that link, or automatically it's going to take you to the trailer of the Friday night is music night. Reviewing their vows, John Legend, here he is. And this brief message will take you into All of Me. I do All of Me in the style of John Legend. And then that runs for a minute. And then that will run straight into the Friday night is music night live, which is in 50 minutes from now. The premiere will start in 20 minutes time. So going to end this stream and it will take you directly there. Okay, so you've got all that. And then, of course, we are back on Monday. All right, so join me for the world premiere of Renewing Their Vows, John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. This video will take you straight there. And from there, you'll go into All of Me. And All of Me, think of it like you're going to the cinema. And this is the build-up before the live event on the hour, the live event every Friday. Okay, hopefully you'll all join me for all the premieres, and then straight into the live event. Okay, fantastic. They removed margin from space in Robinhood. Have they done that? Have they removed it? Have they? My margin is turned off at the moment. If I turn it on, I don't earn uninvested cash or stock lending, so it's turned off. If they've removed it and I can't comment because I can't see it, that means it's a higher risk and they're trying to protect their customers. Because at the end of the day, even though, as I explained, they do make money from you, they don't want to wipe out accounts because that's not going to benefit them long term either. They want responsible lending where they make money, but if a company has gone too low, but honestly, I don't know because I've not got margin turned on. I've turned it off over the last year. I don't use it anymore. I don't need to. I can make money from my own money. Okie dokie, then. I think we're good to go. Let's do day trader of the day, and we'll go over to Friday night is music night. Have we covered everyone's questions? So everyone tap the like button. We're very low on likes today. If I don't remind you, you all forget. We've got 36 watching and 18 likes. What's going on there? Smash the like button. All right, I've got to go and get set for the world premiere. Let's do day trader of the day. All right, bring yourself up to date. How do you go up to date? What you have to do here, you look at the main video, you click the live button there. That'll bring you live within 30 seconds. And then what you do is go on to the cogs here. And this will bring you within 10 seconds of the show. Just click here. Speed times 2. There you go. And now you are literally 10 seconds from being up to date. Just go on to the cogs here. And this will bring you within... there you go. You see? That's how that works. All right. Now let's do day trader of the day. Excellent stuff. If you are new and you've not followed me on X, can I just tell you about my other account just briefly? Here is my investor account. You all use that one, right? So you know when I'm buying and selling stocks. If you are enjoying my music and you love all of that as well, I do have the on here my music channel, and this is where I post my music. Sometimes I will highlight something on the investor channel, but I try to keep them separate. They're different audiences, but a lot of my followers on my investor channel are also followers here. This is my personal account and my music, sort of my personal life and my music, right? There you go. I'd love you to follow me over there. I've got less followers over there. I've got 530. If you'd like to follow me, I would really, really appreciate it. Okay. They are completely different. I don't put investor stuff on the music channel. All right. Here we go. Day trader of the day. Let's bring up the timer. Here we go. I am down just over 1%. Today, down 1.04. Now, even though I'm down, I've actually made profit. Even though I'm down, I've lowered my averages. I've got much cheaper stock than I had this morning. In fact, cheaper stock than I've ever had on those stocks. I've also made profits from certain stocks, but you can't change the direction of the market. So even though my portfolio is down, I'm in a better position than I was last night when I was up, because I own a lot more shares at a lower level. So when they do return, they're going to be growing faster than they were before, and also actually bank some profits as well, which has increased the amount of shares I was able to buy. Does that make sense? So I've won twice over. All right, here we go. Up 0.82. Jose, very, very nice indeed. Congratulations. Up 0.2, down 8.3, down 1.63. Our winner, Jose, up 0.82. Fantastic. Congratulations to you. I think we've run out of time. We've got to get onto our premiere and our event warm-up, so we have to finish this now. Thank you very much. It was Jose. Congratulations, Jose. Was our winner tonight. Thank you to you. Thanks for your honest trade. Give him the thumbs up. Absolutely great. All right. So I will see you all. I'll just say red. Jason Fallon. Hiya, Jason. How are you? So let's get ready. You've all got the link. This is the build-up for the Friday night. Whoops, a daisy. What have I done there? What is undo? What's undo? Oh. What's undo? Undo. Oh, that's it. Control Z, isn't it? Undo. Edit. Undo. There you go. That's it. Command Z. All right. So here's the link. This will take you to the premiere. The premiere will take you to all of me. All of me will take you to the live show. Okay? And I'll see you all there for your live requests. That's it from me. Let's roll the credits. Let's see what credits we got tonight. There you go. Back to there. Stars of our show. Nothing tonight. Nothing. Okay. We didn't get anything to talk about, so we don't need that. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Right, that's it from me then. I'll see you back in a few minutes' time for the premiere. Join me for that. It goes live in 12 minutes. And then from there, we'll go straight into all of me and then into the live concert. If you want to make requests and enjoy a Friday night, every Friday night is music night. Let me see. Congratulations, Jose. Hey, Jason. It's tough out there. I think XRP has a bit of a drop into, in my opinion, before. Yeah, it does. We got 15,000 on Bitcoin. We totally believe that. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you back for the premiere in a minute and then straight into the live show. Have a wonderful evening. That's it from me. As always. Take care of your money, your crypto, yourselves. Join me for a beer. as we have some fun taking us into the weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.